Good morning. How are you? Good morning. It's afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Do you know that? I have no concept of time or day at the moment. Everything is just molding into one. I know I was live last night, but I was mainly live to interview my good friend Nick last night, who unfortunately we had a few technical issues with StreamYard and Facebook, but actually, that was a great live. Watch it and just listen to it. But I needed to pop on today. It's just been such an exciting couple of days for me. I am absolutely bubbling over with excitement. So I wanted to come on live. There's a car alarm going off outside. So let's just set some boundaries, shall we? Car alarm going off. There's a very noisy motorbike that keeps driving past the window. I am sitting with the window open because it's incredibly hot. Dan is out walking the dogs at the minute, but he's highly likely to come back in with excited dogs. So you know what's going to happen during this live now. It could go anywhere. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm here to sort of give you an update. It's been an exhausting, an exhilarating couple of months for me. Is it a couple of months? It's not even a couple of months. It's literally 5 weeks since I moved out of my dream home in Northumberland, moved to Scotland, lived in a holiday cottage for a couple of weeks, moved into this flat, this tiny flat that we're staying in. It's just a 2-bedroom flat on the high street in Dalbeattie, and started the process of renovating this amazing building that I've purchased. And I've done so much in this time that I haven't really communicated with you guys. I've done my lives as normal on a Tuesday night, but I just wanted to pop on and have a conversation with you because it's amazing how much we are able to do as human beings and how much we're able to juggle and manage effectively once we know what we're doing. So in the last few weeks, I have been researching the history of the property that I've bought. So most of you know now that obviously I've got a successful creative business. I've got a big launch in the planning. We're going to be launching the biggest and best offer ever in September. So don't miss that. And I've got a fantastic 5-day challenge coming up for that, but not until September. I'm also renovating a 7-bedroom ex-bank that I've bought on the high street in Dalbeattie. And if you haven't seen it yet, go and have a look on my website. I've put the link in the comments so you can go and have a look at the retreats page to see what I'm doing. So I've managed to purchase at a really reasonable price, I must say, a 7-bedroom ex-bank on the high street in Dalbeattie. It used to belong to the Clydesdale Bank. So the history of it, I wanted to know what it was when it was built, who'd lived there. I wanted to know the history. These sorts of things as a creative are really important to me. It's important to me to know the background, to know the history. And I'm going to share that in the house when I use it for retreats. So this house is going to be renovated, and I'm going to run creative retreats from there that are going to be amazing. And I'm going to do B&B from there as well as running my online business. So there's a lot happening in my life. So this house was built in 1863. It's built from, Dalbeattie is known for its beautiful grey granite. It's called the Granite Town. It's actually very famous for it. And this house stands out because it's built from red sandstone. It's actually built from granite at the back, but red sandstone at the front. So it stands out in a prominent position on the high street. Obviously, it was a big part of the community. It was actually privately owned from 1863 right up to 1940 by a local draper called Samuel Brown and his family, who lived and worked in the house. And in 1940, it was purchased by the Clydesdale Bank. And for 51 years to 1991, it was the bank, the main bank in the town. So it was the center of things. And the bank manager lived in the house, and then the bank was part of the house, actually. You can still see the vault door. And in the salon that's attached to the house that used to be part of the house, there is still the safe. I've been in and had a chat with the lady that owns the salon and had a look at the safe, and it's amazing. So I've got this amazing building. It's got 7 bedrooms in it. It's got fantastic features like great big skirting boards, big old 6'6" doors, 14-foot ceilings, just some beautiful features about it. So I've got a big renovation ahead of me. Yesterday, work started properly. There's been a few things happening. I've had electricians in, I've had the chimney sweep in. Yesterday, the scaffolding went up at the front of the house. It's being built up to the 3rd story today. And I'm having a wall built in the back garden, so that my blind dog, Bo, does not walk off the edge of the wall and hurt himself. So I've had to look at dog safety in the walled garden at the back. It's got a beautiful secret walled garden. And then I wanted to register it because of its history. There's a reason I've told you the history. I'm getting to the point now. Because of its history, I wanted to register the name of the company as the Art Bank, because it just sounded great. The Art Bank Retreats and Bed and Breakfast, that's what it's going to be. So I tried to register that at Companies House as a limited company, and it was rejected because bank is a sensitive word and it can be used in a misleading way. So you have to gain permission to use that word bank from the sensitive names, the sensitive business names department at the FCA, the Financial Conduct Agency. So I applied to the FCA for permission to use the Art Bank Dalbeattie Limited as a company name. They have come back today and give me permission to use that name. So officially, as of today, I have a limited company called the Art Bank Dalbeattie Limited, as well as Mandy Nicholson Coaching, separate but connected in so many ways. So that is going to be the name of the business. I wanted to announce it to you on social media and let you know I am so excited. And to top it all, I'm actually in the local paper as well today. I'm going to show you the article. There we go. I'm in the local paper today, my story of moving to Dalbeattie and buying this big house. So that's the start of the PR. I have had some amazing conversations over the last couple of weeks. I've spoken to the arts officer at the council. I've got coffee arranged with the local council officer, the theatre manager, the local initiative officers to talk about how we can use the property. So I'm going to use it for retreats and for B&B. But outside of that, in the down season where I'm not doing B&B, I'm going to run creative workshops, free creative workshops for young people with autism, because I have 2 children on the spectrum. And this is my way of using the space to give something back to this amazing community that I've moved into. Hi, dogs. Hi, Dan. Everybody's back now. So hi, dog. Hi, baby. Hi. So outside of running the business of retreats and B&B, I'm going to be doing therapeutic art processes and creative learning and creating masterpieces with young people with autism. So I'm in the process of putting that bit together as well. So I've got all these plates spinning at the moment. Big launch for my coaching brand coming up in September, renovating a big house, plans to do, retreats and B&B, but also plans to do something that gives back to the local community. And this is how creatives think. This is how I think. And this is all really exciting stuff. And literally every door I'm knocking on and asking at the moment is opening for me, because I'm prepared to ask. I'm asking people for help. I'm talking to the local community. I'm talking to the people in the local community that are of influence that can help me achieve the things. Hi, Dan. See, you were famous for a second there, Dan. So yeah, working with the community, communicating with the community, and introducing myself and inserting myself into this local community that I've moved in is what's going to make this new business successful. So I wanted to share that with you, because I'm excited because I've got the company name and now you know what it's going to be. Because I've been in the paper, because the scaffolding went up, because people are working at the house, because things are happening, but also because, do you know what? I am no different to any single one of you that's watching this right now, that's thinking, how can I make this thing happen? It's amazing what you can make happen when you focus. Now, I'm not working 100 hours a week to do this. Let me just say that. I'm working really smart. I've got a great team that supports me in all of the work that I'm doing. And I know what to outsource and how to invest in my business to ensure that I am planning for longevity and income for the future. So that's what's going on in my world. It's a hell of a lot. I want to share it with you because it's important. I want you to watch this house evolve from the state it's in now, because it's so neglected and it's in such a bad state, and it's going to look so outstanding when it's finished. It's going to be so gorgeous. I can't wait to get in and do the design part of it and all those gorgeous, unctuous little details that are going to make it beautiful. The people that come on the retreats and to come to the B&B are going to be gobsmacked when they walk into these rooms. You've no idea what I've got planned. The detail and the gorgeous things that I have already ordered and that I've already purchased for these rooms, they're going to be like no other room you've ever stayed in. This is going to be like no other retreat you've ever been on, no other B&B that you've ever been to. And there'll be an art gallery. As you walk up to the actual rooms, there will be an art gallery of art done by, I'm going to say local artists, but when I mean local as in people that I know on social media as well, that are artists that are looking for a place to sell their art. I'll be displaying it and selling it in this gallery style format. So if that's you and you're interested later on, not now, in about 6 months' time, in putting some of your pieces in there, then let me know, because I'd love to know. Anyway, that's it. That's the update. I'm sure you've heard enough from me for now. Any questions? Want to know more? Really, really nosy? Want to know about what I'm doing? Ask away, because I'm happy to share. Have a wonderful day. Hi, Sonia. Oh, I'm just about to go, Sonia, and you've popped up as I'm an artist. That's amazing. Message me. So have a wonderful day. I hope it's not too hot where you are. It's really hot here. I'm dying in this heat. Anyway, I will see you soon and keep you updated.